Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Well, I did it again. As the name of the video that you are now watching definitely implies, I made it to my JoAnns. The big JoAnns that's in that direction that I love to go to, that I've taken you guys to a lot. Are you nosing through my stuff, sir? We have a co-host here today, but he's too busy sniffing all my stuff. He's like, what is this? Is this yarn? What's in this bag? Is you Jeffin? Come here. Come here. Come here. No? Oh, he does not care about me. He's like, the yarn is, that's it. Okay, bye. He's so tired. Which I am too. So we're gonna, I was gonna say we're gonna make this quick, but I don't know if this will be two parts. I'm gonna start with fixing my hat. My hair and my hat are both wackadoodle this morning, I'll tell you what. Anyway, sorry. I am gonna start with I made my first ever online to pickup order. I just never do that. I usually am like, whatever, I'll just go to the store and get it. But you guys know how much I have been going crazy for the Vortex yarn. Like crazy. Well, this JoAnns, and the reason I went there, is the only one in the area that, even though they are sold out online, they have some. At least it's within comfortable driving distance. I didn't check further out into Michigan or down into Indiana. I guess I could have, but I checked my more immediate stores. Are you going to come up here yet? No? He's like, I was just seeing if you're still talking, Mom. I just want to go to bed. You can see the I have one of those pain patches on my shoulder because my shoulder started doing something crazy. Now you can see it because this shirt I usually pull down. Anyway, sorry. In case you're like, what the heck? It's just one of those stick-on patch things. Anyway, not the point. They have Vortex yarn. So, you know, some of this is going to be Vortex, but they don't have a ton of it. They didn't have a ton of it. They have even less of it now. But all that to say, I did, like I said, an online order, and I guess a lot of you guys are probably all pretty much more well-versed than I am in this, but from my understanding, they give you 5 days to pick it up. Well, I ordered it a couple days ago thinking I'd go down on my next day off, which is Thursday. I'm not sure what day you're seeing this, but Thursday would be my day off. But I got an email from them this morning, which I am filming this Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. It is technically Wednesday morning. So I guess Tuesday morning I got the email, and they said I had 3 days to pick it up. So I'm like, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be fine, right? I could still go Thursday. But a little voice in my head went, but what if they send it back on Thursday? They cancel it on Thursday. So that thought kept me awake. And I just went down there and I grabbed it. And surprisingly, that part of the order really didn't amount to as much as I thought it would. Now they canceled 2 different yarns. I had ordered like 2 different colors of the Vortex yarn. They canceled that. Oh, and they canceled one of a different yarn too. So I had 3 canceled items on my list. Each one that was supposed to be 2. So basically 6 yarns got canceled off my order, which it's fine. That's fine. But let me show you what I did get, right? This bag I think might be all Vortex. And I actually didn't get all of their Vortex or anything like that. But I got what I thought I would use, obviously. This is in the color Canyon Cliffs, and it's that pretty blue and orange, like blue and terracotta. I think that's so pretty. If you have yet to be familiarized with the Big Twist Vortex yarn, let me tell you about each cake. It is 100% acrylic, 328 yards, which is 300 meters, 5.29 ounces, which is 150 grams. We were made in India. It suggests a 5.5 millimeter knitting needle or a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. The normal machine wash on cold, do not bleach, dry flat, do not iron, do not dry clean. And they say this is a 4-weight yarn, medium 4, which I pretty well agree with. Like, I think kind of like in the same vein as Big Twist value yarn, it's on the thinner side of a 4, but it is still a 4. I would go with 4. And then once again, this is in the color Canyon Cliffs, which I had only gotten one when I first ordered them, like ever. When I had that huge box, if you remember, which is put away, mind you. So I did have space for it. But this time I got 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna move these back here so I don't end up knocking them over straight away. All right, so those I got, and then I got this pretty blue and green color. Isn't that pretty? And these will all have the same stats, but the color name on this is Northern Lights. And it's got some really pretty blues in there. Really pretty. So I was able to get, I believe, 2 of these. This bag is so thin. It's like just a thin garbage bag that they put it in. So 2 of those. And let's set you guys up here. And then I got the color Birds of Paradise, and oh my gosh, look at that. If that's not a beautiful, like, sunset on the ocean, sunset in the tropical beaches, something gorgeous of similar nature. Definitely a sunset, though. It's so pretty. And this one I went a little crazy with, because when I ordered them, I had gotten, I think, 2 of these before. And I loved it. And there were, I believe, 9 of them. And I think I got all 9. I think that might be all that's in this bag. So you guys don't really care if I pull out 9 of these, right? I will count them to see if I'm right, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I got all 9 of these. So these I did get. And I got both of the Northern Lights also. Oh, look at it. It is like really tearing. I'm almost scared to put the other ones back. Oh gosh, we're not going to put the other ones back in because that is gone. It's a very thin bag. This one's starting to tear too. This bag has got, I think there's only 1 Vortex yarn in here, which I couldn't help myself, you guys. They had quite a few of these, and I don't understand how this is the color that is like left everywhere. I don't understand, but I'm happy to take it. This is the color Neon Rainforest. And if you remember, I had already had, from my order, I had, I think, 12 of them. And then I got 1 when we went to a different JoAnns that I don't ever go to, on the way to donate the puppy blankets, or after, really, we donated the puppy blankets. And then me with my odds and even numbers, that put me at 13. So I evened it out and I got 14. But there is Neon Rainforest. That is so pretty. Okay, same stats on that. Now we're into the different yarn territory, and I'm trying not to tear a giant hole in this already whole bag. I did pick up 2 more of the Rave in the electric slime because this store also had electric slime, and currently I just checked as of like 5 in the morning on Wednesday morning. It is still unavailable online. So yes, this is the color Electric Slime. For those of you who have not been familiarized by now with on my channel of Big Twist Rave, it's a roving yarn that says it is a size 4, I believe. Yeah, a size 4. And I mean, it's a roving, so like this end that's sticking here. Let me put it up against the white label. Like this end that's sticking up right here. That might be edging towards a 5, but that's the thicker part of the roving. There are thinner parts in here, but this is so beautiful. It's 100% acrylic, premium acrylic, 312 yards, which is 285 meters, 5.3 ounces, which is 150 grams. They suggest a 5.5 millimeter knitting needle or a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. It was made in Turkey. And same, like, I think every JoAnns yarn that I read to you is going to say machine washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, and dry flat. So that is the Big Twist Rave in the color Electric Slime. The other yarn that I had ordered was called Scene Queen, and that was the color name of the same yarn. That one is the pink and black version of this yarn, and I had ordered 2 more of those, and it got canceled. So I'm guessing it wasn't. I didn't see them in the store either. Now that I think about it, I was thinking I did, but I passed up that yarn at the first JoAnns that I went, the puppy blanket city up there. I passed that up, the pink and black, and that's why I put it on this order, because I was like, oh, you know what, I do really want some more of that. Oh well, that's okay. And then I had been talking to Erin from Crafting Kitty, and when I was at the puppy blanket city, sorry for my voice, I had felt this yarn, and I really love the feel of it, you guys. It was pricey compared to everything else. I mean, it was still on sale. I still had my coupon and all that, but like compared to stuff like this that used to be $2.99, I think it's $3.49 now. I'm not positive, but it's cheap. It's still a really cheap, good price, right? This is K&C Knit and Crochet Superwash Wool Luxe, and it is 100% Superwash Merino fine wool. They list it as a number 2 fine, and I don't know, like, it's a roving, like I said. A lot of this one anyway sure looks like it's pretty close to a 3. Like, we're getting in like mandala territory, in my opinion. So like, it's a little bit thicker of a 2 for sure. It comes in this little donuts, which are 215 yards, which are 197 meters, 3.5 ounces, which is 100 grams. I already said it was a 2 fine. They want a 6 millimeter knitting needle or a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. That's interesting. That's real interesting. And then the washing and drying instructions. Yeah, whereas the normal ones say machine wash cold, do not bleach, dry flat, do not iron, do not dry clean, these do say wash at or below 30 degrees. Don't bleach, don't tumble dry, dry flat, iron on low temp. So this one has a different care instruction. And let me see if I can get this light turned on from here. There we go. This is in the color Pumpkin Pie. Oh, where were you made? Does it say made in Turkey? But here's Pumpkin Pie. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Now I got a color palette of these. I got 4 of them. I got one of each of 4 colors. So I got pumpkin pie. I got espresso, which is much darker. Isn't that pretty? And then each one has its little tail hanging out here. There we go. And then I got a label coming off. No, don't come off. What color are you? Pothos vine? P-O-T-H-O-S. Pothos vine? With the label coming off. Come on now. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. You guys familiar with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers? I bet a lot of you are. Alright, there we go. A little worse for wear on the label, but there we go. Pothos vine. Look at that pretty, pretty, pretty green. It's like an avocado-y green. So none of these are probably very surprising yet, right? Then, to set that off, the fourth one that I got was this really pretty, like out of the blues that they had, I would call this like the drabbiest. I don't know how to say that. It's the most like gray toned. Like I find nothing wrong with that. I think that's beautiful. This is in the color Blue Ether. Isn't that pretty though? And I thought, first of all, I love colors like this, but I thought the four of these together, honestly, what I want to make, I have to check the yardage because I didn't think about the fact they were small little donuts, but I think it's good. What I'd really like to make with this is, if you guys saw the live auction that we did, Karen made these hooded, the turtleneck hoods, right? I thought, how pretty would that be in like a turtleneck hood? Gorgeous, right? At least I like that color palette. So that's what I had in mind. I don't know though. 100%. Well, it's superwash merino. I was gonna say, being 100% wool and wearing that, because that's something I would wear out in like a blizzard, so it's gonna be like wet and, but it's superwash. I don't know. I kind of want to. I'm just saying, like, change my mind, I guess, but otherwise, I kind of wanna. Can I get stuff back in this bag without it tearing open? Remains to be seen. But that's what I had gotten on my order, right? On my, my order. My online order. That's the word I'm looking for. Online order. And I did leave more of these in the store. That was good, Heather. And I left quite a bit of the neon rainforest. I just wanted to like even out my numbers, really. I'm still so sad that I missed out on, there's 2 colors that I ended up missing out on. One of them, they said they had 2 of, so I had ordered and that it got canceled. That was Super Bloom. I did not get Super Bloom or Canyon Nights. But I will live. Or I will find some somewhere. I don't know yet. I don't know. But then they sent me a 20% off all sale items and regular priced items coupon. And I couldn't not go shopping because I already had my online cart full again. And I decided, why don't I just use this, go in and grab up, some now, and then worry about, like, when my check hits in the morning, worry about what else I can get on the online order, right? Which turns out to be a good thing because they emailed me another coupon. So, yay me. But let me show you what I got in the store. I think this is the only thing I got that's not Big Twist, because I pretty much, well, I did focus on Big Twist exclusively, right? Like completely. Until I saw these, because I have a plan for these. This is Landscape Renewed, and it's beautiful. You may remember that I had already had 2 of these. Well, I picked up 2 more of these, right? Landscape Renewed by Lion Brand. Contains recycled polyester for sustainable stitching. It is a size 4, which I would say is correct. Let's get you a strand of it. It's like it's kind of like a blown fiber chain. It is like a thicker Picasso kind of. Or like, I'm trying to think of other yarns that are similar. We've seen them. But it's got a really light like fuzz blown onto it and everything. It is 5.3 ounces, which is 150 grams, 260 yards, which is 238 meters. It is 75% polyester and 25% recycled polyester. Medium 4, like I said, made in China. It was suggesting a 5.5 millimeter knitting needle or a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Machine wash on gentle tumble dry low. Do not iron. I don't remember if I said, but this is the color Fiesta. And I grabbed 2 of these. Look at this nice pretty rainbow. And I have 2 already. And what I want to make, which I may have to get like 1 or 2 more, but I want to make a hat and scarf set. But I want the scarf to be one of those big, giant Lenny Kravitz style super scarves, those huge ones. That's what I want to do. So I thought maybe when I got home and I held these and I thought about it, I would be like, oh, that's fine. That's, no, I think I might need to get 2 more of them. I think I might need like 6 of them if I'm going to make a really big, like super scarf. But how pretty would that be? Like maybe in a Stormy Waters pattern. That's kind of what I was thinking. Anyway, I got 2 of those. I'm just going to set them up here, because up here is where my other 2 are. And then, oh, not yarn. I got a sticky notepad of, it's basically like yarn tarot. They have a reusable shopping bag that I fully have on my order, or in my cart, because they didn't have it today to grab, because I love their reusable bags. But this has like the hermit, and the hermit is knitting something. It's got the fool, and it's a little cat, and it's got the lovers, and they're 2 sheep. It's just really cute, right? And, sticky notes. So I got that. Then, since they were so lonely in the store, I'm trying to think, 12, 13. I think I said I had 14. Well, now I have 16 of the neon rainforest. Oh, and I almost threw it. I almost threw it at you guys. It was a save on my part. Sorry about that, guys. But look at how beautiful. Same stats. So, I mean, I'm not going to go over the stats again, but I did grab 2 more. There was like so many of these in the store, though. There were so many. I was like, it won't hurt to have 2 more, Eventually I won't be able to get it. I'm just saying. So I did grab it. Then they had something I think you guys who have been on my channel are pretty familiar with. They had these 3 colors left of the jelly bean yarns, and I grabbed some. They were actually one of the first things I grabbed, or I might not have after all of this other stuff that I got. But I already had, like I said, I had 6 of these colors. I grabbed another one. I don't know why I didn't, it's kind of annoying I didn't even it out and grab either none or 2 of each one, because I would much prefer to have the even number, honestly. Jelly bean yarn, though, let's talk about that real quick. 93% acrylic, 7% polyester, 218.7 yards, which is 200 meters, 3.5 ounces, which is 100 grams. Machine wash on cold, do not bleach, dry flat, do not iron, do not dry clean. It is a medium 4-weight yarn, which it's a little thin for a 4, but it is still in the realm of possibility. I think the fact that it has that really pretty neon thread wrapped around it, like, makes it even, you know, tighter of a spin on it. But it's still, I would still go with 4. Just, it's on the lighter side of a 4. I don't remember if I just said it. So 5mm knitting needles or 5.5mm crochet hook. And where were we made? India. And this orange one is the color Chili Mango. These seem to be quite popular in the stores, like, to have for colors, these 3 colors. I don't think I've seen the other colors in the store at all. But Chili Mango. And then this one, the pink one, is Bubblegum Babe. And they both have the beautiful neon-y twist of thread around them. And then this one does also, and it is in the color Superman Ice Cream. Which, yeah, I mixed up Superman Ice Cream and Blue Moon Ice Cream when I said it was the blue ice cream that was from, like, the Michigan area. Blue Moon, I think, is the one that is from the Michigan area, because a lot of people have heard of Superman Ice Cream, apparently. But yeah, that's Superman Ice Cream colorway. Very pretty. So I got 1 more of each of those. I don't know why I did that, honestly. And then I got this Big Twist Living, because this one particular colorway I had wanted more of, and I mean, if it's the last chance, they're also on sale, and then I had the coupon and everything. So I got this really pretty, like, pastel-y rainbow colored. Isn't that pretty? The rainbow is one of my favorites, but I have quite a bit of that. Most of my other favorite ones, I do have quite a bit, but this one I joined late to the party, really loving this one. And I just don't have many of them, so I grabbed 4 more. It's in the color Fun Brights. This is 100% anti-pilling acrylic. It is Big Twist Living, if I didn't say. 199 yards, which is 182 meters. Really, they couldn't just give you that 1 extra meter and make it 200? Anyway. 3.85 ounces, which is 110 grams. It is a medium 4-weight, which, yes, it is a medium 4-weight. They suggest a 4.5 to a 5mm knitting needle and a 4.5 crochet hook. Machine washable, do not bleach. Dry flat, low iron, do not tumble dry. And we are made in Turkey. And yeah, it's the color Fun Brights, like I said. And it is fun and bright, as the name suggests. And I got 4 of them. I know I already said that. So I got 4 of those. So pretty. It's so pretty. Woo! Hi, hair. Cold in here. And then I had to hit the Big Twist value. That is really truly what I went for, like, the mostest. I popped a label, I see. Starting with, and like I said, I just went for, like, stuff that I had in my cart, and I was like, let me just get it now. Sorry, the light. I don't think half the time you guys say that you can't even tell the light went out because of my ring light, but, like, it bothers me so bad. So I'm just going to go over the stats on this, and then when we get to the multicolored, I'll give you the yardage stats on that because otherwise the stats are the same. But Big Twist value is 100% acrylic. The solids are 380 yards, which is 347 meters, 6 ounces, which is 170 grams. It is a medium 4-weight yarn, which I would agree with. Machine washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry flat. They want a US 8, which is a 5mm knitting needle, or a US H or 8, which is a 5mm crochet hook. Where were you made? Made in Turkey. And this is in the color olive drab, which I love. It's almost like an army green or like an avocado green or an olive drab green. And I got 5 of them. I think I wanted 6 and they only you know what? I'll just show you the bag after I show you the second color so you can see my green bag. Because the other color that's in here is slime. That's gonna blow out. But I got that bright like highlighter yellow the other day, and I have a few of the slimes, and then it hit me that I have the slimes in a project already, and what if I wanted some more to go in a neon blanket? So I grabbed 2 more. So I have 2 of these. They're almost like Grinchy green, right? Almost. So, and then this is one of the bags that I got because I really liked it. It says nature is magic. Oh, are they different pictures? No, they're not. Okay. So nature is magic. And then that's got this fun little mushrooms and stuff on the side too. You know, I love the mushrooms. And here is all of the greeny goodness. There's another slime down there. So that was my one of the bags. And then I got this pretty bee and flower bag. Kind of goes with the nature is magic theme, right? And here is a multicolored one. So same stats except the multicolor has 269 yards, which is 246 meters, 4.3 ounces, which is 121 grams. All the rest of the stats and such are the same. And this is in the color Candy Bowl, which I really, really, really love. When these first came out, I am fairly confident that this was mislabeled on the JoAnns site and this was called retro. They have a retro or had a retro, but it was not this. I was very confused when I got to the store and saw this was called Candy Bowl. But to me, this could be retro, right? With all the different cool colorways and that green especially, like that aqua green colored. I don't know. I could just see it, I guess, is what I'm saying. But it is Candy Bowl, regardless. And I got... Alright, I got 6 of them. Here's 3 of them. I'll show you the bag in a minute. But there's 3 of them. Because I don't want to make a stack that is going to fall. And then, let me pop that over there with its friends. The other multicolor that I got is roller rink. I had just gotten some at the other store too, but I grabbed 2 more of them just because it's a beautiful rainbow and I really love it. And yeah, I have a lot of projects coming up that I'm going to want some multicolor things for. So, some rainbowy things for. So, here's 2 more. So, I got 2 more of those. And then, onto some solids. This one is the color, just the color orange. Just regular old orange. And I believe I grabbed 2 of those. And this is mustard, I believe. Yep, this is the color mustard. And I grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, which I believe is the only thing they had on the shelf. So there is the rest of the bag. And we have one more bag to show you. Which is good because Heather's getting sleepy. Oh, excuse me. This one is by far the most stuffed because this one is the one that first came out of my cart. And she was like, do you want me to try to stuff the bag? And I was like, yes, please. Or I'll buy a 4th bag. This is another multicolor one. It is in the color Warm Brights. And for the movie marquee challenge, my movie for January had been Follow That Bird. And was it Patricia in the Facebook group that made... Patricia, was this you that made the cowl thing? Cowl thing. I can't think of the pattern. I know the pattern. Anyway, I think it was her. Anyway, that made it and said that this was a really pretty, or a really perfect Big Bird color. And I think she's right. Like Big Bird from Sesame Street. I happen to agree. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. So I'm going to show you all those because I'm actually going to plop them into a different bag for right now. Because they are like perched precariously on top and they are going to get in my way. So when I show you the bag, it probably will not have this in it. All right, get in the bag, Big Bird. I mean Warm Brights. I have loved this colorway since they first came out, and I was always like, well, it'll be there. Well, it might not be there coming up here, you know? It might not be. All right, I got one more just to even out my numbers because I think this makes 8 total that I have. I got one more of the color Lake House in the multicolored, which I love. And then out of the solids, my last solid that I got, I believe this is Camel. Because I only got one the other day, and I don't know why I did that, because I use this color so much. So I got 2 camels. And then they had these, which these count as the multicolor. They have the 269 yards stats that I read to you. But these are the, like kind of speckled versions of the multicolor. This is Cherry Mix. There's some of the darker right there. Which I only got 2 of these because I am actually staring at my pile of them that I got at Christmas time. So I'm just adding 2 more to that like mixture. And then this is the color Perplexed, which is also a speckly one. And same thing, I only bought 2 of these, and that's also because I bought, I believe I bought 5 or 6 of them in the sale before. So I just bought 2 more. So there's those. I can get them in here. And then I have 2 more colors to show you, and they are both the specklies. I got the green version, which is called Lime Jelly. And I got the blue version. Now there is like a white with blue speckles. I did not get that. This one is the blue, as you can see now. And it is called Pool Time. And I got 4 of each of those. And this bag, I got another one of the Oh Fall We Meet Again bags, because I really like those, and I was looking for a 3rd bag, and I was like, yeah, I'll grab that. But here is that bag, minus the 6 of the Big Bird colorway that I showed you before. So that was everything that I grabbed today, because like I said, I really was like, if I don't, you know, like say this next check wasn't as big as I thought, or I had an unexpected bill, hopefully not, but in the rare event that it did, you know, go down that way, what I wanted to make sure I had was plenty of the big twist colors that I love, that I know I'm going to use, that I already have a use for, and just wanted, you know, a few more in some situations. Same with, like I said, this is the only big twist living I got, but same with this, I needed a few more to feel like I had enough for like something big, because you know me and my blankets, or if I do sweaters or something, I mean, I'm going to want multiples, because I mean, sweaters, I'm a big girl, so, and I like big sweaters for myself, so, yeah, so I just had to pick up a few more, basically. Speaking of sweaters, I have way enough to make sweater in this. But that is the yarn that I got at JoAnns. And yeah, I might go back again to this store, or I don't know, I might just do an online order. And then honestly, like, there's a lot of panic buying going on from myself and from others online, right? A lot. But then I need to curb it, is what I need to do. So, like, I do have room for all of this that I have made room for in my room upstairs. And, yeah. I know. But I know. There's just nothing else I can say. I know. That being said, I'm going to let you guys go. But yeah, I just thought I would share my I panic bot mode, you know, train of thought today. Yeah, I still have, like, I forgot a few colors in the big twist value. So honestly, my cart still has like quite a bit of big twist value in it. I was thinking I might want to try to get some of the icing yarn, maybe just like enough to make like a hat and cowl, though, like nothing crazy. I don't really like big thick yarn, but I really would like to feel it, and none of my stores have it. And yeah, I mean, until like this stuff from my previous order, when I grabbed it, it was $2.99, but like it's gone up. Somebody pointed out that some colors were different prices than others, but none of them are back down to $2.99. They're like $4.99 and up. So like maybe if these went back on sale, I'd be interested in grabbing up some more, because I kind of wished I had after the fact. But if not, I have enough to make, you know, like a hat and cowl set. Maybe a little extra from that or something, you know. Because they're quite big. So we'll see. But I'm not going out of my way or tripping over myself to get more of that. I wouldn't mind having it if it was pretty cheap and I had gotten the other stuff that I knew I wanted. It's like if I ever find the Vortex again, I know I want the Vortex. If I buy more yarn, I will probably buy a little bit more of the Rave yarn. And then there are definitely, like I said, colors in the big twist value that I wouldn't mind having like more of, or just some of, that I didn't pick up. But yeah, I hate not knowing what's gonna, like, I don't want to find out JoAnns is going away, but I want to find out something so I know whether to just completely panic buy like crazy and be justified to myself, or to know things will be all right. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard different things, but we shall remain hopeful. Oh my gosh, that light turned off again. Okay, I think that's my clue, my hint to shut up and to let you guys go. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed looking at some pretty yarn with me. So I love you guys. I will talk to you soon when I will actually show you stuff I've been making. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.